back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Samantha. If not, welcome back. So we're talking about our reading goals for 2026. So now let's talk about the 26 books that I want to read in 2026. I did this last year, didn't get to those 25 books, which is fine. Now let's see how much I can actually read in 2026 of these 26 books that I want to read for 2026. So there's mostly going to be fantasy and romance. I don't read too much thrillers, as you can see, like when I show you all and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, they're all mostly my physical TBR. That's what I made a point of, like putting the books that I want to read for 2026 in my physical TBR and stuff like that, because I have too many books in physical TBR. So let's go. We're gonna talk about it, and yeah, and tell me which ones have you read or haven't read that you are excited to start reading this year. So let's go. Kingdom of the Wicked. I've been wanting to read this so much. My friend read it last year. I thought I was going to read it last year. I didn't. I don't know why. I don't know much about it. So she's going to go. I heard it's a little bit dark. So like there's more like fantasy dark. I don't know. But I know this is slow burn. So let's see how slow burn goes with me, you know. Then I have this series that I've been reading since forever that I haven't picked up the third book, and I'm just like, I need to finish this series. I need to be done, right? So Things We Left Behind. I read the first one. I didn't enjoy it so much. I read the second one, loved it. I know it's underhyped, the second book. A lot of people don't love the second book, but I enjoyed the second book, and I heard a little bit of these characters in both books, and I wanted to know more about these characters. I just don't know why I haven't picked it up. Maybe because look how chunky it is, but this year is the year where we're okay with chunky books. It's fine. I'm gonna read it no matter what, because I'm done. Be like, oh my god, it's too chunky, I can't. You know, if you heard or watched my video of my reading goals for 2026, you understand what I mean. But yeah, then I have Bright Young Woman. I don't know why I haven't picked this up. I've been wanting to pick this up for so long. I remember I got it in paperback, and then all of a sudden somebody, I don't know who did it, got it wet, and I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I already had it picked for my next read, and then I had to buy it again, and I bought it in hardcover, and I haven't picked it up there after that. I think I got unmotivated after that happened, so hopefully I get to it this year. I think it's the only thriller mystery book you're gonna see in these 26 books that I want to read. So yeah. Then I have The Deal. Tell me why I haven't started the series. I want to start it soon. So yeah, all I know is hockey, romance. I know there's 4 books. There's this one and another series that I connect. I don't know much about it, but yeah. Then I started this last year, didn't finish it. I don't know why. I was enjoying it. It's just the chapters intimidating me. They were so long, and I just like hate long chapters, which that's a rule that we're not gonna care, you know, it's fine. But yeah, and this is becoming a movie, and the movie comes out this year, I believe, so I'm excited for it. Then this other book comes out too, the movie, and it's sci-fi and stuff. Project Hail Mary. I started this long ago, and then I started last year, and I didn't finish it, and I'm like, why haven't I finished it? I was enjoying it. I don't know why I didn't finish it, but we're gonna try to finish it this year. Then I have Addicted to You. I know there's trauma. So much trauma. There's like 8 books, I believe. Me and my friends are trying to read this together. We mostly all have the book, so I'm excited for this series. I hear so many good things about this series. Just be careful with the trauma. There's so much trauma and stuff. Hey, so this would need a trauma book, so I'm excited to read this. I know this is Lily and Lauren, Lauren's best friend, something like that. I don't know much about it, but yeah, so let's see. And then I love this series so much. I love the first book, and I haven't picked up the second one in this duology, and I need to, because I was raving about it, the series, well, the book, and I haven't picked up the second one. What kind of person am I? Rebel Witch. I love, what was her name? See, I have Ruin and Gideon. I loved the first book. I raved about it, if you know me. And I don't know why. Maybe I just don't want to say bye to the characters, because I love the characters so much that I just didn't know if I wanted to pick up the second book and just say bye to them. But maybe I have to, you know? So that's in there. This is another series that I'm wanting to start since last year, and I didn't. So, An Amber in the Ashes. Look at this cover, it's so pretty. I'm excited to get into this. I'm excited to read more fantasy this year. And yeah, and it's a little chunky, but it's still fine. I'm getting to these books this year. Yeah. And then we have Phantasma, another fantasy book that I know there's demons, trials. She has to fight for something and she falls in love. I don't know much about it, but I want to read it. I've seen a lot of good things about it. Then, drumroll, because I know everybody wants me to start this series that knows me. Zodiac Academy. I need to start this series ASAP. I know the books get chunkier and chunkier afterwards, so I'm excited for the series but scared at the same time. So hopefully I start it this year, because last year this wasn't my 25 books I wanted to read and I didn't get to it, so hopefully I do this year. So yeah, so those are some of them. Now let me get the other stack. Then we have The 13th Child by Erin A. Cridge. I don't know the name so well, but I've been wanting to read this for so long. This was in that list too of last year. Don't know much about it. I just know there's a mystery. She's called a 13th child because she's in the grace or something, and there's powers, and yeah, and dark. So yes. Then I have Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. I've been wanting to read this so much too since last year, and I didn't pick it up. I don't know why. This was my first book from this author. All I know, there's vampires and the LGBTQ too. I can't wait to start this. It's a must. So yeah. Then I have Immoral Consequences. Tell me this cover is not pretty. I want to read it. All I know, it's 6 rivals, 1 victor. Eternity is only the beginning. Excuse me? That sounds like up my alley. I need to pick it up. Then I have P.S. I Hate You. I want to read this so much, but I read the synopsis about it, and it's giving cutesy but sad at the same time, and I just don't want to cry. I don't want to cry, but it's we need a good crying books, like my friend Angie says. What is not crying in a book like? You know, because she always gives us the saddest book recs. She knows that. Then I have Severely. I saw a lot of things about this book. Good, bad. I want to read this. Look at the cover. My name is Bryn Nolatine. I've been hidden who I am my entire life. Today will be no different. What is she hiding? What's going on? Like, I saw this analysis and it looks really good. This is my year where I want to get into more fantasy, so that's why you might see more fantasies in this list than others. So yeah, those are some. Let me get the other stack. So, Sunrise on the Reaping. If you know me, you know I got into my Hunger Games era last year. I read the trilogy for the first time. I raved about it. I made TikToks about it. All my friends were like, shut up. We get it, Samantha. You love it so much. Just calm down. We get it. And there's everything I made about the Hunger Games my priority last year. And by the end of the year, I was like, why didn't I read this series sooner? But now that I read the trilogy, and I'm just like, oh my god, you know? And then, if you know the news, Katniss and Peeta might be coming back into this book, because I know a little bit spoiler that they're in the in the final pages of this book. And if they do, just know you're not gonna hear from me. You're gonna hear so much about me. You're gonna see it from me. I'm just sorry for the person I'm gonna become when this movie comes out. And I'm raving about it. If we end up getting that, what we all been hearing about, I'll be a different person. You're just not gonna know. I'm gonna rave about it as much as I can, and I'm still gonna do it. And if you haven't picked up the Hunger Games series ever, or read this amazing thing, pick it up. Pick it up. Because if you don't, you're gonna regret it. It's the best thing you can ever do. Read the Hunger Games and everything. Love it. Go ahead and pick it up. Please. I have Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm in the finale, reading the finale and stuff like that, so I need to continue with that and finish the finale. So yeah, we're gonna read this after. Another series that I thought I was gonna get to, that I need to get to sooner or later, Lightlark. I have heard so many mixed feelings about it. It was great. It was an end. I have heard from my two best friends that it's great, so I'm excited for it. It's just slow a little bit. I read like 100 pages of it and then put it down. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it in the moment, but yeah. Then I have The Serpents and the Wings of Night, another series that I know there's vampires and stuff. Can you realize that I love vampires at this point, you know, or like other things? So I've been wanting to pick this up. I don't know why I haven't picked it up. I have the second book now, so I don't have an excuse to be like, oh, I only have the first book. You know, so now I have the second book and I can go into it and read this because I need to read it. I'm excited for this. So yeah. Then I have Belladonna. I want to read this so bad. All I know is like there's shadow. She talks to the shadow, that shadow, whatever, and I don't know what else that much, but it's a little bit slow burn. I know there's 3 books. I have the whole series with me. So when after this, if I want to go into the series, I can go. I'm excited for it. Let me know what are your thoughts about this because I'm excited for it. All I know. And then I have Immortal Darkness. Another vampire kind of thing. Yeah, I think she has to go look for her sister and she comes around with this vampire and she's like, oh, he's dangerous and stuff. But is he? Is he? Like, all I know is I picked up this book like an year ago or two and I didn't read it and I thought I was going to read it faster than I thought because look at the spread edges. That's what sold me. That's why I bought it and we're still here. Haven't read it. Then another series that all my friends loved last year that I need to pick up that I'm like, I want to know, I want to experience what's going on, you know? Flock. I don't know much about it. I got spoiled book 2, okay? I got it spoiled by someone. And after that I was like, do I want to read it though? Like, I already got spoiled what the second book is gonna happen and who's gonna, you know, whatever, blah blah. And I was like, okay, I guess, but I'm like, okay, don't know how it's gonna happen, you know, how that's gonna happen. So let me just pick it up and read it. So hopefully this year I get to it. Then another, I read the Powerless series, loved it. Didn't love Reckless as much as I thought I would, but then I was like, I need to finish this series. So Fearless is in here. I need to get to this and get to Fearful and finish this because I need to, you know, I need to know what happens next. And then another series that all my friends are like, you need to read it. Other friends didn't love it, but I feel like I'm gonna love it and enjoy it. I'm gonna get heartbroken. Binding 13. Yeah. Binding 13 has been in this list since last year, and I thought I was gonna get to it. I read only like 6 chapters through this. It's slow paced, but it's more dialogue than like other things, so like that's why. So yeah, we're gonna continue this and see how it goes. And then another series, I don't have it with me. I don't have the book, but I really want to read this book. Mistborn. You hear that here. I want to read Mistborn because I don't know, I just want to get into high fantasy, and I think Mistborn would be a good set place to start with Brandon Addison and getting into my high fantasy era. So I feel that's a great book to start with it. But yeah, these are the 26 books I want to read in 2026. It's a chunky thing, and there's so many chunky books in here. But hey, we can do this. We can read all this books. I didn't pick them up because they're all gonna fall. But we can do that for 2026. We can definitely read these 26 books that I want to read this year. So let's see how it goes. Tell me which ones I should start before anything, like prioritize which ones I should start with because there's so many that I want to read this year. So tell me which one of these books should I start with, what series, because there's series inside here that I gotta start. So let me know which ones I should start with first in 2026, or your 26 books that you want to read this year, because there's so many good releases that are coming out. Our physical TBR has to go down. So let me know if you guys want me to start a series here about my physical TBR, because that's insanely big. And yeah, and if you want to follow me on my other socials, see me more and stuff, go into my TikTok. I post daily in there. And yes, I'm excited to come back into Book Talk and BookTube and all the certain things. My bakes are like super bad, but like, yeah, I'm thankful for all of you guys and another year of good reading, hopefully. So yeah, see you guys later.